Hello and welcome to another update video about LINK. LINK has actually come down in this C wave as explained in yesterday's video. At least we had a potential micro count up here. We're going to go into the detail in a minute. I showed you yesterday this wave count and even a more bullish version. We're going to take a look at both again because it's worth to track the more bullish one as long as support levels are holding. In this wave count, I'm tracking a diagonal structure. I think that makes sense. In a diagonal we have here, so basically that all of this, the yellow wave count, forms a large leading diagonal in which waves 4 and 5 are still to come, and the wave 5 will form a complete wave 1 leading diagonal, and after that we're looking for the first deeper pullback in a wave 2, and we're going to track certainly the possibility of a deeper pullback after the next significant swing high in the wave 5. Okay, this is the wave count that is at the moment my primary scenario. Is also a little bit less bullish, and I think for risk management purposes, not to hype too many people, it's worth doing that. Nevertheless, we are focusing on higher, still acknowledging that the trend could shift higher if it needs to, so that we get one more high afterwards. Going to take a look at that on the more bullish chart in a minute. So zooming in, we can see we already did the wave 1, we did the wave 2, we're now in the wave 3, yeah, and in the wave 3 we're tracking an ABC structure. That's just normal in diagonal. So an A wave up, the B wave down, and we're now in the C wave. The C wave is always a 5-wave move. So we're going to take a look at that in a minute. Important to understand is that we had an inverse head and shoulders pattern on this chart, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. The target for that inverse head and shoulders took us directly to where we are now. So you take the height of the head, go to the breakout point, and you can see where we are, depending on where you set it down here, yeah, at the top of the resistance area or where it confirms support. Either way, we're pretty much there target-wise at 840. Does that mean the entire run needs to be over? No, but that was the target for the first run after the breakout. So we then observed, okay, it's moving up in maybe an upward sloping channel. So we started to track that. Broke out, it's now coming back to retest the trend line. And I think these are the main factors, and we had some good entries here, support areas, yeah. For anybody who wanted to enter could do it here with a favorable reward to risk ratio, very profitable trades, or at least turning points. Prices moved 30% since then. At the peak it was already a little bit more. Now looking now at this third wave, again ABC, we're now diving into the C wave here. The C wave is a 5-wave move, and at the moment I only see 3, which means if this is a correct wave count, we should get at least one more high. We have the wave 1 complete, we have the wave 2 complete. The third wave complete, we forecasted a dip into the orange support area, and I highlighted in yesterday's video to you that, or was it yesterday's video? I can't remember, or it was on the Signals channel on Discord and Telegram. Either way, I said, okay, this looks like an A, B, C structure, and it's likely to get a little deeper into the area, either to retest the trend line or to reach the ideal target for a wave 4 here at $7.80, which is the 38.2 fib level, and then to go higher in one more wave up. That seems likely. Again, it can still come down to 761 if it needs to. Just below that, things are turning more bearish and it might break down and will become less reliable, okay? But at the moment we have a decent setup here for higher. Just note that from a wave 4 into a wave 5, reward to risk ratio is less favorable than in a 1-2 setup. Okay, but either way, we expect one more high here. That should then still allow for one more higher low and one more higher high to complete the diagonal. If it breaks down after this high, we only had 3 waves up, which would not be bullish. So we need the 5 waves to form a complete diagonal at least, to indicate that a lasting low has been made in June. Yeah, we need those 5 waves. If we don't get 5, if we only get 3, it can break down again easily. Note also that $9.50 is a very, very relevant resistance area. It is here basically where LINK formed a triple top. Very important that we need to break out above that level to have more confidence in a new uptrend. Now let's also take a look at the more bullish structure. Let's see if I've got that chart actually still. Yeah. The more bullish structure is shown here. It would allow for not only one more high, another higher low, and one more higher high, but again another higher low and another higher high afterwards. And this is actually an impulsive count, not a diagonal count. So I haven't charted the whole thing, but I just want to show you the micro count for this. Here we're looking at a 5-wave move down of the June lows. Also a diagonal, but nevertheless part of a larger impulse. Then a wave 2 down. And now we're basically in this third wave. In the third wave, we've completed a 1-2 setup. Now in the third wave, fourth and the fifth. This allows us to calculate a key target for a third wave, in which we still are. Yeah, that would give us a target for the next high, basically. And we take the length of the wave 1, go to the low of the wave 2. We're looking for the 1.618 extension as a minimum. Typically the area between the 1.618 extension and 200% extension, we're looking for $8.57 to $9.07 here to complete the third wave. You can use that target also for the other chart for the next swing high, yeah, here. Also note that round about that area, around $9, maybe just below that, we have the previous swing high, so it is likely to act as resistance as well. Yeah, that's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.